Welcome to Barbie's Bitch House. I, remembered what we're doing halfway through the intro. It sounds... No, whenever I listened back to this in the car the other day, I already told Maddie about this. When we had the music playing, I heard that fucking bass, and I thought my car was... I thought I was about to die. I forgot we had done that. And also, it was, on my aux cord, so it was loud as fuck, and my car was shaking, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking blow up. I didn't blow up, so that's fun, I guess, but,
Did you pause it? It stopped making that noise?
No, I was like, oh, wait. I kept it playing. But, last time, nothing much happened. It was kind of a boring episode. I mean...
Tom Riddle, who everyone knows is Voldemort. Yeah. So,
And then Tara is being a fucking... Not even Tara. Her name's Dementia Raven Cunt or whatever. I just realized something. So last chapter, instead of Ravenway, she said Tearaway. Because she's not friends with Raven anymore. I love the drama.
Oh, say it was Ravenway. And it had dementia in it.
Yeah, and now it's Tearaway because she changed her name.
Chapter 17, and it says, as I said, stop flaming the story. If you're a prep, then don't read it. You can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz. It's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you are, then fuck off. P.S. Willow isn't really a prep. Raven, please do this. I promise I'll give you back your poster.
I love how they're beefing through this instead of just calling each other.
Yeah, okay. It says, Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he would help us with makeup if he wanted because he was really into fashion and stuff. Parentheses, he's bisexual.
That's nice to know.
Hagrid kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. What the fuck, Hagrid? I shouted angrily. Fuck off, you fucking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hagrid went away angrily. Hey, bitch, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you.
Hermione pisses me off.
It's not Hermione, it's Willow.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I was gonna say Bloody Mary's Hermione, but she's like a weeaboo.
I answered sadly because Willow's really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it and a black blood red mini skirt, leather fishnets, and black pointy boots.
This is ridiculous.
That showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big boobs and everything.
And a big black dildo tucked in her pocket.
She was thin enough to be anorexic.
Different time, guys. Keep in mind.
All I'm thinking about is tits the size of the sun, and her waist is as tiny as the thickness of a nickel.
It's like, from the side you can't see her, but then she turns around and it hits you in the face with her tits.
Yeah. She was thin enough to be anorexic. Oh, Eugenia Cooney. Anyway,
no.
I hope that she gets some help.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going to the concert with Draco? She asked. Yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diablo, she answered happily. Isn't that Ron?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Fuck. Sorry. She answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diablo came.
Look at that fucking sticker. That's Queen Elizabeth.
I know.
That's iconic.
I keep seeing that car, and I'm like, I love that sticker. She died. It's so faded, though.
It looks like she just got flashbanged.
They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they thought they were too. Diablo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black GC t-shirt, and black Vans he got from the Warp Tower.
Not tour, Warped Tower.
That's what it says. Bloody Mart, I think Bloody Mary, but it says Bloody Mart, was going to the concert with Dracula. Dracula used to be called Neville. And they didn't even spell it. I know who they're trying to say, but they spelled it navel, like a fucking belly button.
I love that bitch's backpack.
I know. But no, these literally, it's supposed to be Neville, right?
But they spelled it like navel.
Yeah, it's spelled navel. But it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth and his real family were vampires. They died in a car crash. Navel converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing black warped t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's Black Mercy We all went to Draco's Black Mercy Benz. Get it? Because we're gothic. In parentheses. That his dad Lucius gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack. Draco and I made out. Those are complete sentences, by the way. We did pot, coke, and crack. That's one sentence. And then Draco and I made out. That's one sentence. And then we made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in his pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and he had an amazing ethnic voice. That's what it says, ethnic.
Isn't he like American?
I don't fucking know. We moshed to Helena and some other songs. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the other members. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly, preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away, but me and Draco. Draco and I came. That's one sentence. Draco and I came.
Oh, Voldemort.
It was Voldemort and the Death Eaters.
The way this happened last fucking chapter.
It's always, oh fuck, it's Voldemort.
I went to the gynecologist. Oh fuck, it's Voldemort. He put a nuke up my pussy. He put a gun up my pussy. He said, Avada Pussya.
Shut up. You moronic idiots. He shouted angustly. Ebony, I told you to kill vampire. Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No, please. No, please. We begged sadly, but he took out his knife.
Me when I go to an MCR concert and get killed.
Suddenly a gothic man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black beard. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shot a spell and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore.
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Oh fuck, that's the end of the chapter.
No, the fucking internet died. Hold on. Let me get it to reload.
Me when I go to a My Chemical Romance concert and then the guy takes off his mask and it's not My Chemical Romance at all. It's so relatable.
I'm sorry, the internet seems to be having a...
The internet said that's enough. That's enough of that book.
Let's see. Maybe this one will work. I think I was connected to that one a minute ago.
Try and turn it off and back on again. That's what I do. Vox Audio, that would be bad.
I don't know what that is.
That's like someone's speaker or something.
Oh, I'd connect to it and be like...
Queer!
The worst music I could think of possible.
Shake it off, shake it. Nothing like that. Be like, my neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack.
Okay, I'm gonna connect it to my phone.
And we'll just see if it'll
Because that should fix it. I was like, that should
I love how they don't want robots reading fan fiction. They're like, we gotta make sure you're a human.
Okay,
Every time we come
chapter
in here.
18.
Okay. Okay, nothing's really funny in the author's note, so we're not gonna read it. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black... Here we fucking go.
The black fishnets with the 8 earrings with the...
I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood red, but she said blood bed lipstick, and a black, really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes, so you could see my belly.
So you could see my belly and my navel.
I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside of it. The night before, Draco and I went back to the skull. Are you getting that little thing to guard your window?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put one in my car every time I come up here because it's still hot as fuck whenever I get to my car, but it's much better than if that hadn't been there.
Well, yeah. So I'm just put it there so maybe it'll get a little nicer in here.
I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. The night before, Draco and I went back to the skull. Editor's note, skull means school. Get it? Skull, because I'm gothic and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. The broom stuff. The broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black My Chemical Romance broom. It says boom instead of broom. We went back to our rooms and we had you-know-what. We went back to our rooms and we had you-know-what to a Linkin Park song.
Not he fucked me. It was just, we did
We did woo woo to Linkin Park. In the end. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great period. Hall period. So it's like I went down to the Great Hall. There, all the walls were painted black and the tables were black too. But you could see that there was pink pant underneath the black pant. Good Lord, what drugs was she on when she wrote this? And there were posters of poser bands everywhere. Like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. What the fuck? I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary was wearing, oh my fucking God, I don't care what they're fucking wearing. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good Charlotte t-shirt, black fishnets, and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with blood red redding. This was all lacy and came to her thighs with black boots and fishnets. There we go. Vampire Dracula and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier. Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi.
Because they were all
Those guys are so fucking hot, Navel said as he suddenly... Navel was saying as suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came.
If only my sunroof worked. But I wouldn't open it, but like...
Yeah. It'd be awesome. He was the same one who had chased away Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation and he had dyed his hair black. And she spelled dyed D-I-E-D. Hair H-A-R-E. Dumbledore, we all gasped. What the fuck? I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello, everyone, he said happily. Not Dumbledore being goth now. His name's gonna be like, I
am...
Lucifer! He's like, I am... Lucifer. Hey, Dumbledore. No, my name's... Lucifer. What the fuck? I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello, everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we Goths just looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. By the way, you can call me Albert, he said as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as he went to Transfiguration. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way. Get it? Like, way like Gerard. But I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. That's the end of the chapter. Okay, your turn.
Wow.
And we really make it. You're supposed to laugh about it, you bitch.
Okay.
You're reading the author note to see if it's interesting.
Yeah. It says, please stop flaming the story. If you do, you're a fucking prep and you're jealous, okay? From now on, I'm going to delete your mean reviews. By the way, everyone's a pure blood, so there. Fangs to Raven for the hell. So she's back friends with Raven again.
This bitch is annoying. This has to be a joke. There is no fucking way this is serious.
It was written in 2006. I don't really think a shitpost was a thing back then.
Well, maybe she invented it.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because this is no way. Unless this bitch is... I mean, I wrote shitty things when I was 15, but not on this level.
All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to, the MCR concert. It had been postponed so we could all go. Anyway, I went to the common room, sadly, to cut classes.
I thought that was going somewhere else.
I know. I thought that was going to be like, I'm going to cut my fucking wrist. Draco was being all secretive. I asked what it was, and he got all mad at me and started crying, all hot and angsty. And it says, aren't sensitive, bye guys, so fucking hot. In parentheses.
She really took LGBTQ plus objectification or whatever the fuck it was. She said, let me show you.
The worst part was the pedophile thing. She was like,
She's like, I'm pedophile, necrophilia.
No one fucking understands me, he shouted angrily as his black hair went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Broken Dreams. He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt, and a black and it says, get it instead of tie, because I'm fucking gothic. In parentheses.
Did it say fucking gothic?
No, sometimes I add the fuck in there. Cause
I do too. I do too.
Because I think it's funny. Because it says, in a black dye, like D-I-E, and then it says in parentheses, get it instead of tie, because I'm fucking gothic. I was wearing a black leather low-cut top.
Or it's an ambulance.
With chains all over it. All over it. Fuck. Black leather mini, black high-held boots, and a cross belly thing. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee and Gong Under.
Oh, I love that song.
And it says, email me if you want to see the pic. In parentheses, what the fuck does that mean?
It means, I guess, email her if you want to see the photo of her with her little hair up.
Well, I think she's talking about the Amy Lee.
Yeah, like
in Gong Under.
Going, not even going under, Gong Under.
It says Gong.
There's a video, I think, of this creator allegedly making a video of them singing that. I'll need to show it to you later.
Fuck yeah. Anyway, excuse me, what about me? I growled. But, he grunted. You fucking bastard, I moaned.
You fucking bastard! Ah! You fucking bastard! Moaning I can't take seriously ever in any kind of book.
Yeah. No, wait, it's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. What the fuck does it look like? Anyway. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily, crying. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and whipped as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my face like Benji in the video for Girls and Boys.
The fucking references that we don't get.
And Raven, that is so our video, in parentheses. And then so I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot. I took out a...
She's about to start cutting it up. She's like, no, I feel like she takes a hit of the cigarette, does a little slit, and then does it again, like...
Suddenly Hagrid came.
No!
He had apparated. You gave me a fucking shock. I shouted angrily, dropping
He gave me a fucking shock.
I shouted angrily, dropping my pot.
I just imagine a pot clinging to the floor.
No, what I'm imagining is that fucking thing where it's like, my pot! Your pot! Remember that?
No, show it to me later.
You don't fucking know that?
No, you have to show it to me.
There's a bag of pot on the ground. He goes, they both go, shit, my pot! And then they're like, your pot! And then they both smoke it and they become friends.
Oh my god, no, I need this, you'll have to show it to me later. No, I was just imagining
I'm
when
pretty
she
sure
said...
it's from Family Guy.
When she said, I dropped my pot, I was thinking of like a big fucking metal pot clinging to the ground.
Are you talking about the metal pipe sound?
Yes. Duh.
Okay. What the fuck do you think you're doing in the girls' room? Only it wasn't just Hagrid. Someone else was with him too. For a second I wanted it to be Tom Ridd, or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore.
God damn it.
Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR is? I gasped. No, I just saw there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks were going to, he said. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you.
It's the funniest fucking thing to me that this, like, 75-year-old man is, like, goth. He's like, I'm totally goth.
He's fucking...
Is that the new is it a new chapter now?
Yes.
So, let's see what...
I've had to, use the Wi-Fi from my phone so it'll work.
Yeah, nothing interesting is happening in the author's note, besides her saying she's going to Transylvania. All day, I wondered what the surprise was. For fuck's sake, I just saw a head by accident. Meanwhile, I put on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace stuff all over it, and black gothic combat boots. MCR were going to do the concert again. Since Voldemort had taken over the last one. I slit my wrists while I moshed.
Look at that puppy. Sorry.
I slit my wrists while I moshed to MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited.
All night, just slitting her wrist.
Feeling excited. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door while I was trying on some black clothes and moshing to Fang You for the venom. I got all mad and turned it off. But sacredly, I hoped inside that it was Draco so he could do it again. What the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin. Are you gonna come rape me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him and Snape since he was a pedo. No, act Shelley. Get it, hell? What the fuck? Can I please borrow some condoms? Not even like condoms. Condams.
Condams?
Like con Democrats. Condams, he growled angrily.
Can I bed by the condom?
Why the fuck would she have condoms?
Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically. Fucker, he said, going away. That face he did. Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and black foundation. White foundation, not black foundation.
Just blackface.
I was going to say blackface. That wasn't in the trigger warning. Then I gasped. Snake, not Snape. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it. And Dobby was watching.
I was just sitting over there like, I want to be a free elf.
Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot. They both shouted angrily when they saw me. I'm just imagining they're like, and that's just, at the same time they're like, you ludicrous idiot. They both shouted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. They got up though. Normally, I would have been turned on.
Why did Dobby run away crying?
Normally, I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it. But both of them were fucking preps. By the way, Snape is moved to Gryffindor now. What the fuck? Is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. See, I spelled that. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lupin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replied. You dimwit! Snake began to shoot angrily. And then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything. Well, excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore. Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me. This word's so stupid, Maddie. They chased me, but I threw my wand at them, and they tripped over it. This tiny ass wand, she just was like, and they're like, ow! Ow! Well, anyway, I went outside, and there was a vampire looking extremely fucking hot. What the fuck? Where did Draco go? I asked him. Oh, he's being a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come. Vampire said, shaking his head. You want to come with me to the concert? Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. I knew that was going to be a fucking license plate in this. The one on the back said Ebony on it. I gasped. We flew to the concert hall. MCR was there playing.
She gonna fuck him now because she's like,
I assume so.
I still don't know what it looks like. I don't understand what she means when she was like, I knew what it looked like and I ran away and it's like, what did it look like? Because it didn't fucking describe it.
Very confusing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so fucking hot. He began to sing Helena. Why is that the only song he sings in this whole
Is
book?
it the only song she fucking knows? So she just like...
so. And his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then...
Fill my hole.
Fill my hall. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in a corner. That is the end of chapter 20. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.